Hello, everyone, and welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you are returning. My name is Lindy, and this is Much Love Tarot. Today, we're going to be looking at the question: do you guys have a future together? I'm going to have a little bit of a look later on. As always, guys, this is a general reading. Keep that in mind. It will not always completely resonate for everyone. Just take what resonates and don't try to fit in what doesn't fit. Also, there is a Linktree link in the description box below. There you find all my other social media. So I go live on TikTok every day except for Tuesday and Wednesdays. Every day for like 2 hours or so for free little mini readings where I answer within like a minute the question that you have in mind with the tarot. If you're interested in that, go check that out. Go follow me over there, and hopefully I will see you during one of my live streams. Also in that Linktree link, there is my PayPal donations as well as my Instagram and my email address if you would like to book private readings with me. The email address is also listed down below in the description box. If you want to send me an email directly, that's how you do it. Keep in mind, I will never ever contact you guys first when it comes to booking readings with me. I only reply to your questions first. So always keep that in mind. Um, is there anything else? I think that was it. So let's just get over the piles for today. So is there a future for you guys? For pile number 1, we have these beautiful angel wings. And at the back it says, the past is now behind. Release it and embrace it. New possibilities. Release it and embrace new possibilities. That's how I should read it. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. For pile number 1. Then pile number 2 has this cute, beautiful little couple. And at the back it says, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. For pile number 2. And pile number 3 has it looks like the tree of life here. And at the bottom is manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to be reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. For pile number 3. So guys, if you need some time to manifest or meditate on which pile belongs to you, then pause the video here, and otherwise I will see you guys in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. So if you chose these beautiful angel wings with this little heart in the middle, then this is going to be your reading today. Let's read out loud the back once more. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Follow it with faith. So I'm gonna leave it up right here so I can have a look if I need to edit. Let's just see for pile number 1. Because with this, honestly, I feel like I said, like the past is in the past. Don't hold on to the past and be open to the new things coming your way. So I feel like for some of you, you are still holding on to this connection, still like maybe you missed your chance, or it didn't work out the way you expected it to be, and now you're like, I still want to be together with this person. And this kind of saying, just release the past. It is no longer your future. That moment passed. Have faith as well that if this person, like if there should be another chance for the two of you, then have faith that the universe will bring it back to you when the timing is there, when the timing is right. But right now, a new path is available to you. So explore that. Go look at that a little bit. Okay. So let's see what the tarot has to say for you for pile number 1. Hold it up together. Will they be together? They be together. So we have the High Priestess. yeah, I feel like the High Priestess is kind of like the impersonation of your intuition. And your higher self already talking to you. I feel like she already knows. Like it's kind of like your intuition is like reading the book of your life. And she's like, I already know. Look at her face. She's like, I already know what's going to happen next. Like, you already know what's happening next because you are writing this book right now. So you already know. You already know. And you also have the Five of Cups. Yeah, that's kind of what I got with the angel wings. Where I think you are so focused and kind of like in denial, grief over this connection that you like you're so focused still on what is lost that you cannot focus on what is still to come, like the possibilities that might arise, because you haven't lost everything, just some. um and I think that's a bit where you're stuck, like your mind is keeping you a bit stuck, holding on to this connection with your intuition's already telling you, no, no, like better things. Like I said with that wings, like a new path is open to you right now. But I feel like you're just like almost desperately trying to hold on, like looking at the cups, hoping that magically it will change and become full again. So will they end up together? Will they be together? Will be pile number one. So we have the Knight of Wands as well. And look at her. She's like having fun, going after like very fiery type energy. I love that. I love that energy. And it's kind of the energy of like just, you know, full force ahead. So do they have a future together? Pile number one. And we have the Eight of Wands. Okay. And the Eight of Wands is like fast moving energy forward with that Knight of Wands as well. I feel like the moment you let go of that Five of Cups is the moment that you can actually move forward. And then things will happen fast. Like what I don't see, because I kind of want to get like in the future. Like, do you have a future together? Like, I see not now, but okay, we have the King of Cups, King of Coins, sorry, the King of Coins, which is the King of Pentacles. Do they have a future together? Pile number one. Okay, that's a bit too much, but I'll take it. So we also have the Ten of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Six of Swords. And then at the bottom, we have the Seven of Cups. Okay. Underneath that, the Eight of Swords as well. So do you have a future together? Let's take a look. I kind of feel like you guys might, like, eventually. But I feel like there is some time or need for grow a little bit. With that Six of Swords, there are still some things that you need to leave behind, leave in the past. That Seven of Cups is like, because the Seven of Cups talks about having a lot of choices, a lot of options, and not like all of the options being like realistic one or practical, you know, or like are options that you can actually use. With that Ten of Cups, like there are a lot of like feelings, long-term committed feelings as well that are here for like the long run. And that Six of Wands does talk about victory. So okay, let me get some clearance. Why is that Knight of Wands here? Why is that Knight of have the Four of Cups. Yes. So if you let go of like that thinking, that holding, and it's also the Four of Cups, so it's like feelings. So I feel like if you let go of like that Five of Cups, you know, that despair, thinking about it, but that Four of Cups is very much like thinking about, what should I do with these emotions? What should I do with this feeling that I'm having? I feel like I'm sorry. I feel like if you let go of that, you can really embrace that Knight of Wands and just go, have fun, enjoy your time. You'll see what comes your way, type thing. So why is that Eight of Wands here? Why is that Eight of Wands here? And then you have the Page of Swords as well as the Judgment. I feel like things are happening in momentum, you know? Like there are a lot of things on the way. And it's almost like this bird's like it's on its way to ignite this fire. But it might take some time. And it's like things that are happening, a process that is going where you have no control, or not even like you have no idea that this bird with this flame is heading your way, but it is heading your way. So it's the same with like kind of with this, like have faith that it will happen when it's supposed to happen. I kind of want to take a look at that Six of Swords. What is it that they need to walk away from, move away from? Six of Wands. Okay, so because you also have the Six of Wands here, so I feel like you need to let go of the idea of success, even though success is something that is happening. I feel like you wanting a guarantee is like not gonna work. You know, if you're like, oh, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Like you are holding yourself not just up for failure, but like you are like reserving a place in your heart that is then not open to explore, to grow, to, you know, evolve. And then when you do meet this person, then you have like an in-level balance, where the other person is very much like grown, went through things, learned things, were open to new experiences, and they like leveled up, and you're still in this energy that's like lower, where it's like, oh no, this will happen, this will happen, this will happen, this will happen. So like if success is guaranteed, then there's no need for you to try your best, you know, because it's guaranteed. So I feel like you need to let go of that idea of kind of assurance, even though like, because this is like annoying, where it's like, okay, you have the insurance with that Six of Wands that victory is ahead of yourself, but at the same time you need to walk away that it is a victory, or, you know, it's something that you need to win, or like for some of you, I feel like you might even have like a fail, how do you say it, like a, how do you say it in English, a, like you're scared of failing, you're scared of like being wrong, or rejection. And I feel like that's kind of where it needs to be left in the past. You also have the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, again, Ten of Cups, where I feel like it is, that Six of Wands is gonna be like a surprise offering of love, and then it's the kind of love that's like not just life-changing, but like for the rest of your life love. So that is what is coming in for you. That is gonna be the victory. Why is that King of Coins here? Why is that King of Coins here? We have the Five of Cups again, and the Star. Okay, I feel like right now you are like grieving a King of Cups type person. But with that Star, it's kind of like, but like better things are coming. Like, you know, it isn't just like, okay, then that's the end. Oh, like even better things are coming. So why is that Seven of Cups here? Why is that Seven of Cups here? What is resilience? So we have the World at the bottom. So that's like something that needs to be ended, like I thought. The Seven of Wands as well as the Temperance. Again, kind of walking away movement here. With that Seven of Cups, I kind of feel like there is a need for like balancing things out, trying to find what options work and what options do not. And then kind of just going for it, I feel like. So will you guys end up together? I kind of want to say yes, because you have a lot of good like cards that way. But there is some, I feel like holding on to, like, yes, you will end up together, but holding on to this right now is not the option, because it will just cause a lot of pain. Because I feel like it's not the timing with that World at the bottom as well. And then like the World is also a new beginning, and underneath the World you have the Fool. So it's like the last card and the first card. And then the Tower underneath that. A lot of major energy here, where I feel like the ending to this is very important right now for it to have a new start, new beginning. And I feel like once you do that with the Tower energy, it's going to have such a huge impact in your life. But for now, there needs to be an ending. For now, I feel like, because you also have the Four of Swords underneath that, which is like taking a break, taking a time out, coming up with a game plan. And the World is also like the universe, you know, like the seasons changing. You don't have any control over it. It's just the end of a cycle. A new cycle will come. And I do feel with that Ten of Cups, you will find like love and long-term commitment. But with that Page of Cups, it's gonna be a surprise. Like, it's you letting go of this connection to get back to this connection when you least expect it again. Like when you are working on yourself, growing, evolving yourself. I feel like then this connection will come around again when you kind of least expect it. And then it's gonna be, because I feel like it's gonna be the other person initiating it then. So let go of that control, of that want of, yeah, no, that. I feel like you need to let go of that desire of having this win. Okay, I want to get some oracles for you guys as well. Oh, why is this one in between here? I didn't put that there. Okay. Let's take a look. Is there a future together for pearl number 1? So we have life purpose. Yes. So yes, I do feel that you will have a future together. That it is your life purpose to be together. I feel like just the timing is not right. Empowerment. Yes. To have a future together. And we have strength. And another one popped out. And protection as well. Okay. So yes, I feel like there is a future together. And it's going to be a relationship how it should be. You know, it will feel like you are connected with this person. How you put it, like you have a connection, and it's gonna be a connection that makes you feel strong. It is a very strong connection on its own, but it's also gonna make you feel very strong, protected, loved, empowered, all that good stuff together. I just feel that right now is not the timing. Right now is not the timing. And I feel at the same time like you need to be able to bring in these energies as well. in order to, you know, enhance that with each other. You already need to feel empowered, protected, and strong as a person on your own. And then when you guys come together, it's like on a whole new level. And this person will make you feel empowered, will make you feel protected, will make you feel like you're the strongest person, like you can do anything. I love this. I absolutely love this. I am gonna leave it here for you guys. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was a little bit, gave you a little bit of an insight in this. Let me know in the comments down below if it resonated for you, how it resonated for you. I love reading about it. Yeah, man, I love this. So, yes, I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm just gonna leave it here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you all so much for your support and watching this today. And as always, hopefully I will see you guys in the next reading. Hi, pile number 2. So if you chose this card with this beautiful couple here, this is gonna be your reading. I just want to read the back end one more time for you guys. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So this is going to be your reading today. Will you have a future together? I kind of feel like you guys will have this connection. I already feel like you guys have maybe this soul type connection, soulmate, twin flame, that type of connection with each other. But I feel like this is just a connection that kind of flows together and then passes and then flows together and then passes, you know, because love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Like a very, I feel like you guys have a very free connection where it's no matter what, there's always love here, no matter where you go. So let's take a look. Is there a future for pile number 2 and their person? Is there a future between them? Because I feel like this is not a very traditional connection relationship that you have with this person. The Wheel of Fortune, as well as the 9 of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune is the universe, like the universe bringing you guys in and, you know, weaving back. Also, the Wheel of Fortune has this like unexpected timing to itself. But also like trust in the universe as well. Like trust the timing, trust. Yeah. And right now with that 9 of Swords, the 9 of Swords is very worried. Not so much trusting. It feels like they are asking her for help and she is kind of like in her own world where it's like you can worry all you want, but it's not gonna make it happen quicker. So you can sit here, look at her, hoping, waiting for the time that she like opens her eyes and maybe help come out of this state, but it's not gonna happen faster just because they're here. And just because they are worried, and you know, it's not a productive energy. So is there a future together? Is there a future together? We have the King of Coins. I kind of felt like it's the same with this, where it's like let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Like just let it be the way that it is, a bit like free-spirited. It's like one thing's for sure where I'm like, it's not gonna be a traditional relationship. And what I mean with that is that there's not really like the order, how you're like, it's supposed to be like this, you know, where you go out on a date and then another date and then another date and then you become in a relationship. And then, I don't know, you know, every next step, the normal next step, I feel like that's not what's going on here. And that might cause a little bit of anxiety, where it's like, at one end it's like trust the universe, you're loving it the way you're loving it, how it is. Because even though it's not like traditional and it's not going like with the rules of like dating, I feel like it is still a very stable connection. Because like you have the king of coin, and with that turtle it's like slow moving energy, but it's like slow steady, keeping that like tree standing tall. um and it is moving forward, but it's just, maybe going in a different direction than you expected it to go, and it might take some more time to end up at the place where you're like wanting it to go at. So will they end up together? We have the Five of Cups. I feel like you're still in the need of letting go of that idea of like the traditional way of doing things. Maybe as well, like scared of letting this go. Because I feel like it might have been where it's like, maybe it started as like a one-night stand, and then you guys like lost contact, and then you got contact again, and then it was like more of a friends with benefits, and then you lost contact again. It's kind of that up and down, and I feel like it's gotten to the point where you're like scared of like leaving it behind again. So will they end up together? Like this is to me as well a very confusing energy. Very much of like, what is going on here? Where are we headed? So is there a future for pile number 2 and their person? Is there a future together? I feel like this video today is ending up to be a very weird one. I have a lot of weird energy that I'm not like grasping. I'm not understanding this at all. So let me try to focus a little bit. Will they end up together? Is there a future together for pile number 2 and their person? Is there a future together? Is there a future for pile number 2 and their person? So we have the star, and the star, I want to say yes, there is a future together. The star is beautiful, high hopes. Like she looks a little bit desperate looking, wishing up on the star, but the star is like having good hope, harvesting hope. Like dare to dream, even with like her foot a little bit in the pond, trying to be realistic, keep her feet on the ground, but as well like dare to dream, dare to hope. And it has like good hopes as well for the future. Then we also have the death card. And the death card is an ending, but it's also about rebirth. Like after death, behind death, there is life. And you also had the temperance, finding balance, getting back in balance. And again, keeping your feet on the ground, but that little spark of hope, that little spark of fantasy in the water. Well, not fantasy, it's more like dreaming, I kind of want to say. So is there a future together for pile number 2? Is there a future for pile number 2? Okay, that's the one through this one. We have the Knight of Coin. And the Knight of Coin is the slowest moving energy in the deck. At the bottom, we have the 9 of Wands. Okay, and like typical for this one, I see a lot of like movement with this group, where it's like moving away, getting back together, moving away, getting back together, having an ending, getting back together, having like having the same connection, but having it in different ways. And then another one's like the house is like a chicken, and it's like moving away with his feet, like, and she is over here trying to defend the house, and the house like, no, I'm going. And she's like, what are you doing? Where are you going? Trying to defend this connection, this relationship, and there, because this can also be like maybe your fear as well, where then you proclaim to like your friends or family, oh no, we're in a relationship, and like trying to defend it, and then like the person is kind of like walking off with the house, and like you're standing there like, oh, like what are you defending then? Oh, yeah. And then Nine of Cones, well, very slow. Because I feel like with this card, it just kind of, I feel like it just want to say, if there is, like, that there is a lot of love. And if there is love, it doesn't matter if they go away, come back. Like, you know, love never claims. And this is the energy of claiming. I feel like you are claiming a little bit, or wanting to claim. But it simply allows and gives. You just give. Because I do not, honestly, I do not see like conflict or it being like a bad connection. I feel like this is like the thing that are playing are in your head, like are like the things you worry about are something that you worry about. It doesn't really have to do anything with the other person. And I don't mean that, because like the things that you worry about are legitimate. Like they're not like fantasy things that you know, you don't make this up in your mind. There are these things and these worries that you have that are like, of course you have them, like if you want a traditional way of a relationship. But I, like, for some of you, I feel like some of you already know that like a traditional way relationship isn't for you as well. Like you've tried it, it didn't work out, and then you're like, why can't we just have it like this? And now this is coming your way and you're like, oh, they don't want like commitment settled down in the traditional way. Now what do I do? I feel like that's a little bit where the rebirth is, where it's like the traditional way of thinking of dating someone needs to like be like killed in your mind. And behind that, once you kill that idea, like new life can come appear from behind it. But until that moment, you cannot see the full extent of what is after that. Let me take a look. Why is it Nine of Swords here? Why is the Nine of Swords here? So the one I flipped over was the Two of Pentacles, and you also have Temperance. So both of them talk about like finding a balance, finding the middle path, trying to get in balance yourself as well. Because, yeah, and this as well, look at her. She has the same, she holds her body the same as the Two of Pentacles, where it's like trying to find balance. But where these have these in the hands, she is still manifesting like air, nothing. So trying to find balance, the middle path, the middle ground. Maybe I feel like a need for like meditation and finding that as well. Kind of want to see what this King of Coins is as well. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Why is the King of Coins here? The Three of Swords, yeah. I feel like this is just moving very slowly and steadily because of the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is, I feel like that might be previous relationships, because there's no one here. Like it's already in the past, but it's still something that is still hurtful. It's like a trash room, and every time you open it, you're like, oh, I need to clean this out, I need to clutter this out, and then you don't feel like it, so you close the door. And then every time you open, you're like, oh, I really should do something about this room, but I really don't want to, and then you close the door. And I feel like this steady energy can actually give you the time and space to, you know, fix this or declutter this room. Because it's very slow moving energy. It's giving you the time. It doesn't, like, because it's so slow moving, it doesn't like move a lot. It doesn't pull your attention away from this room. So you can get time and space to declutter your mind and declutter that room, get over that hurt. So what is that 5 of Cups here? Why is the 5 of Cups here? So you have the 10 of Wands for the 5 Cups. So I feel like you have just been, you're just tired. Because I feel like you are still adjusting to like the old way, which is like, I feel like you're still trying to have your old ways of thinking connected to this person. And that's kind of tiring. And it's causing you a lot of grief and pain and worry. Okay, I want to kind of see, why is the Death card here? Why is the Death card here? So we have Justice, like, and then the 10 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like that's like the death of like justice, of like maybe even for some of you, I feel like there also needs to be an ending of like a contract. So for some of you, I'm getting that there is like a divorce needing to finalize happen, and after that happened, the 10 of Cups comes on in behind the curtain, where it's like good, like love and connection and a long-term relationship as well. And for others of you, I feel like there needs to be an ending of like a way of thinking or how things should be. Like I said, like the old traditional way, maybe even for like something needs to die. This justice needs to die for this 10 of Cups to be able to arise. And I don't know if you can see it clearly, but like there's a rainbow here. There's like this beautiful fountain, like a mother, a father, 2 children in this beautiful garden of like emotion and love. So I love that. That's beautiful. Like that's what's waiting for you on the other side of that curtain. So why is the Temperance card here? Why is Temperance here? So you have the World, again, an ending, and the 3 of Wands. I feel like with that Temperance, it also kind of reminds me of the 7 of Cups a little bit, where it's like a lot of choices that needs to be made. Trying to find balance, because you've got Temperance here as well. I feel like balance is like a key word for you, trying to find your own balance without this person first. Because the World is an ending, but it's also a new beginning, like a new start, a new opportunity arising. So finding balance is going to be the key for you to start this new adventure, start this new forward moving energy. Why is the Knight of Coins here? Why is the Knight of Coins here? I feel like I'm using up my entire deck. So the Knight of Coins, you have the 9 of Swords and the King of Wands. Yeah. So I do feel that it is like, it is slow. It's very slow, like the slowest moving energy. But I do feel that there is a future here with that Wheel of Fortune as well. Okay, I want to get one for the Wheel of Fortune. Where's the Wheel of Fortune? Okay, I get 2, but that's fine. Yeah, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, the Knight of Cups is an offering of love, a commitment, like a message. And then the Knight of Pentacles, again, the Knight of Pentacles, a very slow offering. It's very slow movement. It's the slowest movement energy in the entire deck. To represent that Wheel of Fortune, I feel like there is an offering coming your way. It is gonna come eventually. But with that Wheel of Fortune, and like the only indication of time is that Knight of Pentacles to me, and that is slow moving energies. With the wheel, trust the universe, trust that it's there, still give love, because like love is unconditionally, it doesn't require something in return. So keep sending love in the universe, because I feel like, let me take a look one more. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Yeah, that is love. Like, love never claims, it simply allows and gives. I feel like if you just allow it, give it, and like live in that flow of like love and the connection between the two of you, I feel like that's where the night might move in a little bit closer or faster. But it is very, very slow moving, and it needs its time. It it will not let itself rush if you like tell them to, but you can kind of like lure them in with like love and stuff. Okay, I just want to see what that Nine of Wands is, but I'm getting, yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune again. I feel like you just have like, I feel like you have your, I use 2 decks and I feel like you have the same energy in both cards, because you get a lot of the same cards here where it's just like, yes, that like that Nine of Wands, that walking away, like that letting go, that on and off of like the sea go slide. I feel like that's just this relationship, and that's okay because you have the Moon underneath the deck for that Wheel of Fortune. So I like, understand that you do not have to defend your relationship with this person to anyone, and it's like, it is how it is. And no, it's not gonna be like the traditional way, and I feel like also a lot of people might not understand, but that's okay. As long as you two do, then it doesn't matter what. And it like, you wouldn't feel like, if you trust the universe and trust the divine timing, as well as have faith in this love connection, you know, then I feel like there is no need to have this feeling of having to defend. Because you only feel like you need to defend if you feel like you might be wrong, or doing something wrong, or doing something the way it shouldn't, or you're not agreeing with it, but sticking by because you love them. Like, if you trust the universe, the timing, trust this person, trust the love that you feel inside yourself as well, then there's no need to defend this to others. Just let that house with this chicken house walk away, because it will come back with that Wheel of Fortune. It will come back. Okay, so I just want to get some oracle cards for you guys to end this reading today. So do they have a future together? Pile number 2. But for me, it is very hard as well, because I've never been in a situation like this. I've never, felt it. So it's sometimes a little bit like hard for me to understand exactly what is coming in and coming through. But yeah, let's see. We have blessings as well as closure and healing. I feel like every time this person comes in, it's like a blessing. It gives you the opportunity to close out cycles, to grow again, and like to have the time for yourself to heal as well, and then come back together again. And then you have answers underneath that. Yeah, I feel like this relationship is just, and then you have forgiveness at the bottom. So this might also be a person that's coming in every time for like to learn you or teach you about like forgiveness, closing chapters, closing doors on people, heal yourself, finding the answers within. Like, this connection, this relationship you have with them is a true blessing. I feel like it's a true blessing. With that Wheel of Fortune as well, that's like the divine bringing in this for you, like the universe giving you this person every time they come into your life. Because as well, in this picture where we started with, I feel like she is crying and he is here to comfort her. And I feel like, for her to learn, to grow, to have like her, how do you say, top chakra, her like head chakra, it's like glowing, her almost like her third eye is glowing. So it might be a very strong, intuitive as well connection. Like, I feel like this person kind of, or the universe feels when you need this person the most, and then bring them in as this blessing for you to close out, to heal, to find the answers. And then every time they come back for like a different chapter. of just, and it's just giving love. It's like them just unconditionally giving out love. So I love this. I absolutely love this. For now, like the question kind of stated where it's like, will you be together in the future? Like how I like asked the question was more of like a long-term thing. That for me is hard to say or see here. For now, I just honestly I don't even care, because this is just beautiful. Like this is so like divinely guided, like the universe just bringing this person in for you. To me that's just so beautiful, and honestly I don't even care if it's like for a lifetime or not, because this is just exactly, just trust and know that this is the person that you need to like get the only indication what I said with that nights, it is that I feel like there will be eventually, but it's slow moving energy, it's kind of taking its time as well. But yeah, I absolutely love this. So I will leave it here for you guys. I hope it resonated. Please let me know, because I would love to read about what this is about for you, how it resonated for you, because this is like very interesting to me. So yeah, definitely let me know if there is anything that you would like to see me ask next. Also let it me know in the comments down below, and in the meantime I hope you're having a lovely day, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Hi, pile number 3. So if you chose this little tree, or it kind of reminds me of the tree of life, but if you chose this card, then this is going to be your reading today. Let me go over the back one more before starting. So you got manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Manifesting miracles. Love that. Okay, let's take a look, because I feel like you are kind of really manifesting this person. Trying to get there. Let me go over the back real quick. I think I'm gonna leave it like this so I can peek at it from time to time. Okay, will they have a future together? For pile number 3. Will they have a future together? So what do we have? We have the Knight of Cups, the 4 of Swords, and the King of Cups. Will they have a future together? Pile number 3. We have the 9 of Wands as well as the Ace of Wands. Okay. Will they have a future together? Pile number 3 and their person. We have the Star as well. We have the Tower. I want one more. Will they have a future together? Pile number 3 with their person. Will they have a future together? Okay, and that was the 7 of Cups. And then at the bottom, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. And the Chariot underneath that. Will they have a future together? Like my seat is so squeaky today. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that was the camera. I feel like you guys feel like you have a very strong connection together with that Queen of Cups and that King of Cups. That's like a set. So that's like a perfect couple. with the Knight of Cups, I feel like there is going to be like a message coming in from this person. Ace of Wands, the possibilities of a new start, a new beginning, very flirty, feisty energy. Again, with the Star, high hopes for like beautiful. The Star is just like such a beautiful energy of like wishing upon a star and like the universe listening in type of thing. I do want to kind of see what that Tower energy is here, because the Tower is like sudden upheaval. Because, you know, this is the story of Rapunzel, and you know how she get her hair down and then the prince like goes up. That's how the story is supposed to go. And now like they were both up there, and all of a sudden like lightning hit, and it like drastically changed their life and their outcome of how they went, because now they're like falling from the tower. And that's kind of what the Tower represents. Like things are going in a certain way, and then all of a sudden like the universe interferes or something happens out of your control, and that messes up like everything. But I want to kind of see what that is about. So what is that Tower doing here? What is that Tower doing here? Okay, so we have the Three of Cups. So I feel like for some of you, it is going to be you guys were friends first, and all of a sudden you realize that you cared more than just normal friends for each other with that King and Queen of Cups. For other people, and I feel like that's like only for like one of you, of like two maybe. Well, kind of one, like very specific. I feel like for one of you, it's gonna be where the Tower hit, where it's like, okay, you were on that road, you were realizing that you were more than friends, but then maybe they got together with like a friend of yours. But that's super specific. But yeah, like something major happened that you were like, oh crap. Or they were like, maybe you were like all mutual friends, and then they went with a friend or something, or someone that you know, and then you realize like you've never seen them in that light of like commitment or serious relationship, and now that you have, for whatever reason, or realize that you are a perfect couple, that's kind of where it hit, where it's like, oh crap, like we're actually like we could be a good match. Why is that Seven of Cups here? Why is that Seven of Cups here? We have the Nine of Pentacles. Why is that Seven of Cups here? Okay, that's more than I wanted, but sure. We have the Hermit, the Tower again, and the Five of Swords. Okay, so again, something happened that like triggered that Tower energy. And then all of a sudden you felt like you had a lot of choices. Or new choices with this person that you never thought you had. There are some things, however, that are not what it seems. Like, I feel like there are choices that are like triggered by trust issues. Or being not fair with that Five of Swords. But like something isn't, yeah. But you have as well the Queen of Cups at the bottom again. So I do feel that it, and then underneath that you have the Seven of Cups again. And underneath that you have the Three of Pentacles again. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that just triggered a lot of new possibilities that you never thought were possible or were an option. I kind of want to see, what is that Four of Swords here? Why is that Four of Swords here? So you have the King of Wands. Okay, I feel like that might be somewhat like a previous relationship that hurt you so bad, and kind of, because that you are the Queen of Cups and this person is the King of Cups, and then this King of Wands is like the cause of this Four of Swords energy, where it's like trapped. And I feel like this King of Wands might have treated you badly in the past, like a different, maybe an ex, or it can also be like a parent, or, you know, at least it made you feel like lesser than, not good enough, feeling like bound. as well as like the Four of Swords is, because that's what I get from this card, because the Four of Swords usually talks about a need for like rest, break, coming up with like a strategy to get out of this as well. So I feel like this connection can actually help you do that, like take a break, rest, come up with a game plan. What do we do next? How do I get out of this energy? This can also be the other person though. The other person going through that and feeling that and having you to comfort them or help them get out of that mindset. Okay, for like other people specific, I feel like you have been through that connection with them where they had someone like that as an ex and had them like bound and treated badly, and you've seen that happening, them treated badly and them like almost like a trained puppy because of this person. Because the King of Wands can be a very selfish energy, just enjoying the moment, joy. Like, if there is a player card in the deck of tarot, it would be the King of Wands. Maybe the Knight of Wands more, but the King of Wands can also be not that great at like commitment. I also want to take a look at that Nine of Wands. Why is that Nine of Wands here? I feel like this person is just a little bit scared of like committing and defending the home, and then the home walking off. So walking away. Two of Cups. Yeah. I feel like they do see you as that Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, like the perfect, like soulmate type connection. Like what I said with that King and Queen of Cups, that's like they belong together. That Two of Cups is like a soul type connection. I feel like they are just afraid that their soulmate is gonna like walk away while they are like defending the home. Just afraid that like they will be left for dead again. Why is that Knight of Cups here? Why is that Knight of Cups here? We have the Eight of Swords. Yeah. I feel like for the people that are not yet like in contact or are not in a relationship with this person, well, it is, will you be together? Yeah. I feel like there will be like an offering for love, but they are still very stuck in their mind, not sure if they should, if they shouldn't. I feel like they can untie themselves in this mental prison that they're having, but they're kind of maybe a little bit of outside influence that they maybe need a little bit of a push for some of you to get out of this. But I definitely see a good, beautiful, like possibilities with that star. That's like I said, the star is, to me, it's such a beautiful card of hope, of faith, of trusting the universe, and the universe listening to what it is that they are wishing for. So I do feel your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow the guidance. Yeah, because that's what that star is. It's like your dream is soon to become reality, but just trust. Because like I said, it can be your energy, it can also be the other person's energy, it can be like interchangeable. So if I say the other person but you feel it's more you, then that's like also possible. Where I'm just kind of want to say, like, whoever that is that felt that way, I feel like just trust that this person has good intentions, that you are manifesting this person as well. So do they have a future together? Do they have a future together? pile number 3. We have prosperity, so that's a yes. Prosperity, I love that. Things going up, going the right way. Do they have a future together? Pile number 3. We have empowerment. So not only will it be like a good fit, it will also, like, it will make you feel strong. And then you've got healing as well. So for this person that went through that, this is a very, like, they will feel empowered. They can heal that wound. It's just a beautiful, beautiful connection. So one more for pile number 3. One more. Will they have a future together? Pile number 3. And we have home. That is beautiful. And this home, like, to see the difference, where this home is like walking away with feet. Like, also that's like imaginary, you know. Houses don't have feet. They're not chickens, even though this one has a tail. And this is like, that's the like, this is like the nightmare, and this is like the reality. Absolutely love that. Look at that. So will you have a future together? I want to say yes. Yes, it is gonna be a connection that revolves around healing, but also like new opportunities, new chances. With that Ace of Wands, like passion, getting to know each other, getting to know yourself, growing with yourself as well, supporting each other, healing, and having a home, like this beautiful home. I love that. So I'm gonna leave it here for you guys. I hope it resonated. I hope it was helpful. Please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to read about this, how it resonated for you as well. If there is anything that you would like to see me ask next, leave it down below as well. I will take a look at it. Yeah, in the meantime, I just hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you guys again in the next reading.